we took a lot of phone calls about some strange lights over the beaches of Southwest Florida. Take a look here. People from Marco Island to Fort Myers Beach saw this strange lights in the sky.
So the fact that information is given up dribble is because McLuhan pointed out that information is designed by the effect it'll have. I mean, that's what mass security is. They may be wrong in anticipating that certain...
Why can't they control flatulence all across the world?
Okay, no, absolutely. I got that. You're not addressing what I need to say, which I had finished. So, the National Security Agency, or the National Security Act, based on the idea that people couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle UFOs. That's the proper cover story that's presented in Hollywood movies all the time. And many people can handle or think they can handle the information. And they say there are ways that you hold for me. I'm an educated citizen and I have a right to know and this and that. They may be, from a close point of view, a little naive about what information would do to anybody. I can quote Foucault, F-O-U-C-A-U-L-T, but McLuhan laid out before Foucault, and Foucault probably got it from McLuhan, derivative of McLuhan in the late 60s, when McLuhan was popular in France. Foucault would say that major established institutions actually welcome the ideas that they're screwing up and covering up things, because it makes it seem the institution is important and has some responsibilities that they may be laxed on, and it gives a reality to the institution.
They're not going to tell you. Oh, you know that one. It's a UFO. You know, they're not going to tell you. I'm with Rusty and the other gal there.
Whereas the institution is totally irrelevant on all levels, and they need to put out disinformation that makes people think, oh, they're not telling us stuff. That makes the other establishment institutions even important, that they are withholding stuff.
So therefore, then the NSA would pay these terrorists.
Yeah.
The U.S. Coast Guard told us that the military was doing some training off our shores.
Exactly, that's exactly it. I don't know if Richard Hoagland was paid, but he served the NASA's function of being taken seriously competent, like you were just making fun of. The basic point I'm saying, and you're agreeing with, is that these whistleblowers are part of the information collage, the information daily mosaic. You've got to have something, it's like the old advertising principle. You create a disease and then offer a cure. You create a problem and the road to the fetish and then you offer a cure. If you didn't point out the problem, then you wouldn't have any concern about the problem. I'm saying that whistleblowing is a necessary part to legitimize NASA and make it seem like it's doing important things.
Aren't they all upset because they lost all their funding?
Oh yeah, that's another. See, and so that happened 30 years ago, and so people like Hoagland are keeping NASA potentially eligible for more budget approval. So you have your NASA, they don't have much to give out, so they dribble it. So it should be dribbled if they want to keep any kind of budget allocated to them. All they can do now is cover up UFO contacts. Okay, but they could engage always with UFO cover-up. That seems to be the main whistleblower action, right? There's nothing for NASA to do other than create nice imagery that people can watch like a TV show.
Now we're going to make some more phone calls today to find out more about this trading and just what it was people were seeing there in the night sky.
Right, and he does say, rely on your individual perception, but that's within the means that NASA is something valuable, has something necessary to provide for us. And I'm not saying it's not valuable, it's just only one tiny aspect of not a culture. Richard thought, well, we live in a culture. Well, we live in so many cultures, so many media dynamics that it's not monomaniac, it's not a monad. Okay, well, yeah, so Hoagland is putting too much emphasis on a very limited form of experience. Looking at the NASA website and their wonderful pictures, worrying about space.
What they're not saying. Well, Lord, nothing again.
They're not going to tell you. Oh, you know what? It's a UFO. You know, they're not going to tell you. I'm with Rusty and the other gal there.
Yeah, and now I tell you, George Norrie and Alex Jones and all these information people, the clones of Dan Rather and Katie Couric, they will not have this view we're having. They think information is important. They think we need the truth we must get.
Then what are they doing with what the truth has gotten so far? How's that helped them?
Well, it gives them a career, it gives them a role. Yeah, so it's the white coat syndrome, the expert syndrome that our society, but now the experts, they haven't had any impact, as Hoagland said, for 20, 30 years, unless you go to college or school and you're forced to write tests on them. But the average citizens are not impressed with the experts. And it's an economy, information economy built on abuse value, where, NASA or somebody comes out, makes a statement, including Obama, and everybody, millions of words are typed, millions of images are employed, millions, but the Obama probably doesn't understand, hey, you're there to be a daffy duck that everybody can comment on, and the economy's based on movies, books, and magazines, and blogs, and terrorist bombings in response to you, Mr. Obama. You keep the economy going. That's what I mean by the word make the market. So then you have this specialist area of NASA, that's just a subset of our culture.
That's a wascally wedding.
Yes. Okay, continuing with this.
I took a lot of phone calls about some strange lights over the beaches of Southwest Florida. Take a look here. People from Marco Island to Fort Myers Beach saw this strange light in the sky. And now we found out it was not a UFO, but definitely strange looking. The U.S. Coast Guard told us that the military was doing some training off our shores